नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू एसबीआई सिक्योरिटीज़ मॉर्निंग पॉडकास्ट। इस पॉडकास्ट में हम डिस्कस करेंगे की लेवल्स और बात करेंगे मेन सेक्टर्स के बारे में जो कि फोकस में है। शुरुआत करते हैं ग्लोबल मार्केट अपडेट से। ऑन वेडनेसडे द ऑल थ्री मेजर यूएस इंडाइसेस क्लोज्ड इन द रेड आफ्टर द फेडरल रिजर्व एज एक्सपेक्टेड kept the interest rates unchanged in its first monetary policy meeting of 2025. The Dow declined 0.31%, the Nasdaq edged down 0.24%, and the S&P 500 finished 0.47% lower. The Brent oil slipped by nearly 1% on Wednesday. Going ahead, any sustainable move below the level of $75 level will lead to the further selling pressure in the index up to the $73.80 level. On Wednesday, the US dollar index failed to sustain above its 20-day EMA level and thereafter witnessed a minor correction. Going ahead, the zone of 107 to 106.9 will act as a crucial support for the index. Talking about Nifty's view, Nifty extended its pullback rally on Wednesday, closing positive for the second straight session. On the daily chart, it has formed a bullish candle, while the daily RSI's bullish crossover signals a limited downside for now. Notably, the broader indices outshine the frontline benchmarks, with Nifty Midcap and Nifty Smallcap 100 forming sizable bullish candles on a daily scale, reflecting strong momentum. Going ahead for Nifty, the zone of 23,300 to 23,330 will act as an immediate hurdle for the index. If the index surges above the level of 23,330, then we may witness a sharp short covering rally up to the level of 23,500 in the short term. On the downside, the zone of 23,000 to 22,970 will act as an immediate support for the index. On the derivatives front, the January future surged by 0.74%, while the combined open interest for the current, next and far series also surged by 1.09%, which indicates an overall long buildup. The 23,200 strike has a significant call open interest followed by the 23,300 strike. On the put side, the 23,100 has a substantial put open interest followed by the 23,000 strike. For the January monthly series, OI PCR is at 1.02. Talking about Bank Nifty, the Bank Nifty also ended on a positive note on Tuesday. Going ahead, the 20-day EMA zone of 49,250 to 49,300 will act as an immediate hurdle for the index. If the index sustains above the level of 49,300, then we may witness a sharp short covering rally. While on the downside, the zone of 48,800 to 48,700 will act as an immediate support for the index. Talking about Sensex view, the benchmark index Sensex also ended on a positive note for the second consecutive trading session. The daily RSI has given a bullish crossover, which indicates a limited downside for now. Going ahead, the zone of 76,900 to 77,000 will act as an immediate hurdle for the index. While on the downside, the 76,100 to 76,000 will act as a crucial support for the index. On the derivatives front, the February weekly future surged by 0.67% and the open interest of the current series has dipped by 6.48%, which indicates an overall short covering rally. The 77,000 strike has a significant call open interest followed by the 77,500 strike. On the put side, the 76,500 has a substantial open interest followed by a 76,000 strike. For the February weekly series, OI PCR is at 0.89. Talking about the key market indicators, the volatility index India VIX surged by over 2% on Wednesday. Also, it is trading above its short and long-term moving averages, which is a bullish sign. This indicates that the overall market volatility has increased significantly ahead of the major event, that is the Union Budget, which is scheduled on 1st February 2025. The advance decline ratio was largely tilted in the favor of advances. Talking about the key sectors, technically Nifty Private Bank and Nifty Financial Services are likely to outperform in the short term. If we talk about the FI/DI data, the FI is sold to the tune of 2,586 crores, while the DI is bought to the tune of 1,792 crore. The FI's long-short ratio for index futures is at 24.84, as on a net basis they bought 12,496 index futures. That's a wrap of today's edition of podcast. Thank you for listening. Do tune in tomorrow for more such market updates and insights.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.